When the anime redo of Healer aired, it was one most talked about anime series of the season because how dark, disturbing, and how bad it was. It was so way over the top that you couldn't even take it seriously. People made memes about it and laughed about how bad it was. Personally, it was entertaining to me because it was so bad and such a train wreck that I couldn't help but laugh. I'd rather watch this than a boring anime series any day. It did seem that many people would share my opinion and joked about how this anime will save the anime industry. There were people though that are legit upset about the anime. So let's be real here. Just why is this series so appealing? Obviously, the creator of the series did not plan to make the series popular by making it so bad. They were trying to appeal to a certain audience. It seemed obvious to me who they were targeting. They were targeting people that like seeing a power fantasy and dark messed up scenes. People who like edgy content are gonna like this. It did feel like they were trying to appeal to people who like a revenge story, but it also felt like it was going beyond that. For people who enjoy a good revenge story, it was satisfying to see a main character that actually went through with their revenge, and the anime series was not preaching about morals and how revenge will make you feel empty. It certainly did feel like it achieved its goal of giving the viewers their revenge story. But the revenge here had more of a darker purpose. We've seen revenge stories all the time. We know how it goes by now. The main character's family is killed, and the main character goes after the killer, such as in the anime series Kill la Kill. Usually the revenge is just killing the person who murdered the main character's family. That's all there is to it, and that's all the audience wants to see. But here in Redo of Healer, revenge served another purpose. It was to embarrass the people who had done terrible things to the main character and make them suffer. This goes beyond just killing. It's essentially the main character showing how superior he is to his enemies in terms of intellect and making them suffer. It's a bit different from what we've seen before from overpowered main characters. Usually main characters overpower their enemies with strength, but the main character here is simply just smarter than his enemies. They all easily fall for his plan, and he does the most horrible thing to them, especially to women. It is kind of like an isekai power fantasy in a way. Make every enemy dumb in comparison to the main character, and show how cool the main character is. This anime isn't an isekai anime series, but the appeal to it is very similar. It's basically watch how a smart main character easily outsmarts his dumb enemies. Every character's purpose is just to make the main character look better. They serve no other purpose. The anime is all about the main character and his dark desires. So now it makes a lot of sense why people really like Redo of Healer. The main character made fools out of women that wronged him, and put them under his control. Many guys are into this sort of thing. This is practically what happens in every Dark Vision novel. Does this make you a bad person if you enjoy it? No, because it's just fiction after all. It did seem odd to me that people can't comprehend how anime fans are into this sort of thing. It makes sense to me. I've seen plenty of series that are just as dark as this one in manga and visual novels. People should make other people feel guilty for liking this. It does not make you a bad person. It has no effect on you in real life. But of course, there will still be people who feel offended by this content, and anyone who enjoys this content. This anime is a very dark version of power fantasy. This series is probably not the first series that came up with this concept, but it did make it very popular. Now this is practically a subgenre under the fantasy genre. I would call it the fantasy revenge genre. Right now, Redo of Healer is the only series that has an anime with a dark revenge concept like this. But there are countless manga series, and like novels, that have this dark revenge concept in the fantasy setting. There are many series where the main character is in a fantasy setting, and he either goes back in time or reincarnates, and then gets revenge on everyone who wronged him. Now, is it good writing? Not really. But many people seem to like this sort of edgy writing, and this kind of premise will not go away anytime soon.